So, welcome in the second session. Now we were discussing 10 Drav system of the Ayurvedic acupressure. Now we have discussed that we have plotted organs, their parts, tissues in our 10 fingers. And since Ayurvedic system is based on the concept of physical as well as metaphysical, that is what is seen and what is unseen. The forces that are seen or that are unseen, they just equalize, they just make a coordination, and then they make the man itself human or anything which can be said have senses. So how does it work? In modern science, we are just equating it with modern science. In modern science, it is said that brain is the main element, brain the main part which is governing the whole body. As we are saying in Ayurvedic system, that man and atma, that means mind and soul, they are controlling the whole body. So the resistance we have visualized, that the residence of the main function of the body resides in brain, and there resides man and atma. So on that particular basis, every organ, every system, since we have studied in modern science that every organ has got its own cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of the body. So cell is the smallest one, and after that, when two or more cells they combine together, they form tissue, and after their tissue, they combine together, they form an organ, and after organ they form a system, and whole system, two or more systems, they just make it a body. In the same way, we say that there is a soul in every cell. There is a soul that's said to be soul of the cell. Then in organ, in system, in tissues, we find the soul is there, and this soul is governing through mind, the whole body. And how it works? It works with the infinite, the tissues, the fibers like a structure, which we say nerves in modern science, which is a nerve. So with this unseen fibers or seen fibers, the man or atma controls the action of the whole body. That is the concept. It is written over here. You can make a study of it. And now this analysis, we have defined then acupressure. What is this acupressure? On pressing a point as a small subtle by the tip of a needle, one can activate the divine force residing in every smallest particle of human body, and activating this infinite life force and its transmission to all related cells is called acupressure. This, by pressing, the activation of activation of any cell or any organ or anything controlled by the divine force, that is Atma, that is Man, is called acupressure. This has been defined after after analysis, after this analysis. Now, this is not important. This is important only. Simple formula for now we have got diagnosis and treatment by fingers and toes. Now, what is the system? System is that since we have said that the whole body is composed of 0 to 9 energies, and they are said to be Tam, Akash, Vayu, air, darkness, space, air, fire, water, earth, time, direction, mind, and soul. Now, we have plotted in our fingers and in our toes these all 10 elements. So, our whole body can be studied and can be activated by stimulating these energies. This is the basic. Now, on this basis, we just start our therapy. Now, this first therapy is that since diagnosis is also more important than treatment. So, how to diagnose it? Diagnosis on the basis of Ayurvedic acupressure is that if we twist any finger, since we have plotted the whole body in our fingers, in our toes. So suppose we say that if we twist any part of the finger and we find any pain, then we can say that this is diagnosis that there is something not normal in that particular energy system. Suppose we twist number 3, we say that this liver and gallbladder is there. So if by treating by twisting this one we find any pain, that means there is problem in finger number 3 or energy number 3, that is Agni, that is fire, and the related organ, that is liver and gallbladder, and the related tissues and all that, eyes. So in this way we can treat. Now, how to treat, and then this is the diagnosis, but this is treatment too. Suppose we find any pain in finger number 3, then we have to, for treatment, we have to twist it 8 or 10 times, and for about 2 or 3 times in a particular day. So by twisting this one, we can find the diagnosis. We can diagnose there is ailment, and by twisting it, we can say that we are making a treatment. This is the first therapy in Ayurvedic acupressure. So by twisting, diagnosis there as well as treatment is there. How to, when to treat this one, fingers, and when to treat the toes. So this is the formula, which is also a Chinese formula, that whatever is above the diaphragm, that is, for that we should use that element above the diaphragm, we should use these fingers, and below the diaphragm, the element below the diaphragm, we should use toes. Again, one more formula is there. Suppose any disease just comes, and when comes, it creates an energy, a havoc of energy. That means energy is increased. This is said to be acute condition. And when the disease resides with our body for a long time, that is a long time illness, we say that it is a chronic disease. What treatment of what treatment of acute disease? That is a pattern of yang disease. In Chinese system, it is said to be yang disease. So for that one, we have to use fingers. For acute disease, we have to use fingers. And for chronic disease, we have to use toes. This is the formula. Now we come to treatment system. Treatment by twisting. It is diagnosis and treatment too. If you twist any finger, then it is diagnosis as well as treatment. If we feel any pain, that means there is something imbalanced. Something imbalanced is there. Imbalance of any energy is there. That is the case. So we just twist it 7 or 8 times per day and 2 or 3 times per day. Then the ailment, the pain just reduces. That is the case. And when pain reduces, it means some energy transformation is there and the ailment is just losing its energy, and we are just regaining our energy. That is the case. Now this is the system. The system, finger twisting. Now we should start from zero element. Suppose right thumb and right toe. They are right toe and right thumb. This is the thumb. That is means the zero number. Zero number energy, that is the thumb. If we find if we after twisting we find any pain, that means ki thumb. This finger, which consists of on which we have plotted excretory system as well as reproduction system, there is any problem or whatever the endocrine system, the tissue system, energy system, there is something problem in there. Or if there anything problem already existing, you find any problem with you, then you have to treat thumb. This one, zero number. Suppose prenatal means which the energy which has come through your through God, through your mother father, it is known as the prenatal energy. And if this energy is any deficient or there is any problem disease which is prenatal disease, then we have to treat this one, because this is the creation. This is the zero element. That means the thumb element out of which the man is created. That is the case. When that means the prenatal diseases should be treated by thumb. Number one. Number two, our gonads, our reproductive organs, and we are excretory system as well as reproductive organs. These are all plotted over here, zero element. If there is any problem in these organs, then we have to treat this one. Again, if we find anything, any ailment which is related to our anus, which are reproductive system, and we find it or we diagnose it by any method, then we have to treat this one. Again, we have to treat this one by applying either methi seed or magnet or therapy or any pressure therapy. You can use twisting method, one method. You can diagnose through correspondence system. We can treat with the methi system. We can just pressurize by giving pressure on it, or by applying magnets. If you find the energy, if you just feel that energy is deficient, you have to tone it. And if you feel that energy is excessive, then you have to sedate it. This is the fundamental system. And by this system, if there is pain or right thumb or right big toe on twisting, it means it indicates toward the disease like piles, prostate, and anal fissure. These are all related to gyne that to our reproductive organs and excretory system. So these organs are diseases. These diseases are related to this one. So we find that this they should be treated in this finger too. That is thumb 01. The formula is there, the same. Chronic disease on toes and just acute disease on your thumb. Suppose one element, Akash, for first element Akash, we just come, space is there. Now, what is space? Space is the first. This figure in finger number one, Akash is there. That means space is there, and in which we have plotted large intestine as well as lungs. So suppose in twisting we find something, some pain is there. That means there is something imbalance either in large intestine or in lungs. Then we have to treat accordingly. We have to treat accordingly. That means what are diseases like this one? Suppose breathlessness is there. This is related to lungs. Cough is there, related to lungs. So on the same time, constipation. This this belongs to disease of large intestine. So these can be applied then treated by either applying methi seed or by pressurizing or by twisting or by applying magnets. Twist magnets means either sedate it or tonify it. For large intestine, we have to use methi seed over Watt joint, and for lungs, we have to use the cuff joint. Now, not only that one, but since we have plotted ear 2 as our sense organ, so for that ear, suppose ear is there, you can use methi seed over this, over ear mid joint, and left ear is, right ear is there, left ear is there as a whole. So suppose we have to treat the whole, the left ear, then we have to treat the left, that is means the finger number 2, left small finger, mid joint, that is fifth joint. We have to apply methi seeds or twisting or something else. This is the system. It's this is also skin, where skin is also plotted in the fifth joint. The skin is also plotted on the fifth joint. So because skin is the covering of our body, so skin has been plotted over fifth joint on finger number 1, that is right small finger. So if there is any itching in skin or any rashes in skin, then we have to treat the right small finger, that is finger number 1, 2, mid joint. Yes. Now treatment value. This second, that means finger number 2 or the left small finger is related to vayu. That means heart and small intestine are plotted here. They have been plotted over here. So if there is, if you find any pain in twisting, then it means there is something fishy in small intestine or in heart. Or if we find anything in between left, this is left ear 2 and endocrine system 2, tissue system 2, it is there. Suppose we find any in the middle pith joint, middle joint pith joint, if you find any pain, that means we have to learn from the table what organs or what parts or what endocrine system had been plotted on that particular pith joint, and accordingly there is something we have to treat by either twisting or by applying methi seeds or by treating by magnets. This is the, as a whole, right ear is related to element 1, but left ear is related to number 2 as a whole. So suppose we find uh, any problem in left ear, we have to treat second finger number 2, that is left small finger. The same is the with Agni. That means Agni, this is for finger number 3. We have plotted liver as well as gallbladder over it. So this is the chemical composition. The liver is known for its chemical reactions. So chemical reactions are to be treated by this one. That means any nausea, vomiting, this is all related to either by stomach finger number 5 or finger number 3, because this is also due to liver. Is if their insomnia is there, then also you can treat gallbladder. Insomnia, for insomnia we should treat gallbladder, that is pith, that is what joint of finger number 3. Not only that one, eyes, eyes, left eye, and eyes as an organ, sense organ, and eyes as a whole, left eye as a whole has been plotted over pith joint. That means if there is any problem in your eyes, then you have to treat left index finger, that is liver. For insomnia, for eye problem, you have to treat this one. For body, for blood regulation too, blood purification too, we need this one, because this is known for its intoxication, for its intoxication. That means if blood is not pure and it is creating something, then this element, liver element, should be treated. We can treat liver as well as blood too for that one balance. For cholesterol, we can use it. For cholesterol, we can use it. For nodes all over the body, we can use it, because rash for suppose we say that energy of fire is just increasing inside in your body, then we have to treat this one too, because this is responsible for chemical composition, for chemical reactions. This liver is. Blood, cholesterol, and all that. Sense organ, eyes. For they just see diabetes, migraine, indigestion, vomiting, gas, belching, chronic constipation. Chronic constipation should be treated by this one, because in our therapy, in Chinese therapy too, we say that chronic constipation is the result of imbalance or malfunctioning of liver, because in constipation it is also controlling chronic liver is controlling stomach in Chinese system, and liver is responsible for all chemical compositions, chemical reactions. Hence it is impossible, it is possible that chronic constipation is due to liver. Throat gel, water. Finger number 4, that is right index finger, is finger number 4, and kidney and urinary bladder have been plotted over it. So any problem related to kidney, if you find anything by twisting, any pain, then we can visualize that there is something imbalance in our UV system or urinary bladder system or in kidney system. Malfunctioning of kidney is also related to this one. So this is right index finger and right toe, naturally that is there. Kidney based disease. Suppose kidney is not sending the waste material, that is maybe this one, after ammonia, this acids are not acid. This is also responsible for acid base balance. So suppose acid base balance is not there, and something not going out of your body, that is CO2, carbon dioxide creates ammonia. Ammonia then ammonia transform into acids. Suppose this is not done by liver, and it doesn't go to kidney, and kidney is not filtering it, then we s- we have to treat this finger number 4. This also, finger number 4 is our right eye. Right eye, for right eye, as a whole, right eye has been plotted over fifth joint. So if anything problem in right eye, then you can treat the finger number 4 too. Finger number fifth joint, fifth joint. 5, finger number 5. 5, Prithvi Mahabhut. 5 is on 5. This is for stomach, stomach. Spleen is kept on plotted on a cuff joint, and stomach is plotted on bath joint, and bones are plotted over here. So if you have any bone problem, then also you have to treat this one. In for indigestion system, this is also responsible for indigestion. Gastritis, gastric ulcer, this is also responsible for, stomach is responsible for this one. So cough and cold, boils, injuries, tired, lower joint is treated for spleen. Suppose spleen is related to the defensive system. So it purifies, it not only it kills RBC, sometimes it kills RBC, old RBCs, and who are useless RBC, it kills those one. But it at the same time it helps in developing WBC, white blood, white blood cells, to WBC. So WBC, they are responsible for defense system, and just we have seen it that for immunological activity, these WBCs are responsible. There are 5 types of WBC, and they just lymphocyte is the backbone of the body. So lymphocyte is also for lymphocyte activity, spleen is also responsible. So is anything blood toxicity like boils, pus, skin disease, breathlessness, etc. Also infection of GIT, as well as cold, boils, injuries, tiredness. Suppose in Chinese theory, in Chinese concept, it is said that it creates the food energy. Not no doubt. The stomach and spleen, they just create food energy, and this energy is given to, for Chinese, according to Chinese, it goes to heart and lungs. So this is the first organ which creates energy. So if tiredness is there, it is also responsible for that. The spleen is responsible for defense. It is responsible. So this is also for defensive system. This is also for energy system. So if you feel anything, any tiredness, any boils, any cold, injuries, cold and cough, if anyone which is just succumb to cold every time, then we have to treat spleen too. Nose, as a sense organ, nose related to element 5. Hence, disease related to nose, watering, polyps, nasal septum, deviation, sinusitis. This can be treated by applying methicillin on finger number 5, middle joint. And specifically, the right nostril is related to this one, and left nostril is related to finger number 6. Now, Carl. Now there is important, very important. As normal system is, it is related to spine and medulla. So all problems related to medulla or spine the is the treatment should be given on this one. What are spine medulla's problems? Medulla has got vital centers, cupping centers, swelling centers, deglutition centers, respiratory system centers. So medulla and pons, they are responsible for coughing, for coughing and for respiration system. So in medulla, these problems are just swelling problems, deglutition problems. This is all problems of medulla. So medulla is the center, is at medulla center, that means heart center and lung center is there. So any problem related to medulla, that is any problem related to heart or lungs, is related to medulla too. This can be treated by medulla, that is finger number 6. At the same time, any problem related to spine's role is just the electrification of your house. The electrification has been done in your house, and without this electrification, no switch or switchboard or main switch can function. Hence, this is spine. And for spinal problems, this please treat this one for entire spine system and medulla too. For heart problem, for swelling problems, for vital centers problem, for respiration problem, you have to treat medulla and this spine. Now, yesterday I told you what is the, suppose is in the spine there is cervical, there is thoracic, and there is lumbar and sacral, coccyx, and all that. So for cervical spine, we have to treat upper joint. For thoracic, we have to treat middle joint. And for lumbar and sacral, we have to treat the lowest joint, that is cuff joint. This is the system. Low back pain and lumbago, ring finger. So treatment of cervical spondylitis and spondylosis is successfully carried out by the upper joint of spondylosis. That means it is a chronic disease. Where it is written cis, that means the chronic. Where it is written as itis, it is acute. Spondylitis, that means it is acute disease. Spondylosis, that means it is chronic disease. Cis, SIS, it is written cis. Cis means it is chronic. Itis is acute. We have to learn that. So suppose the cervical spondylosis, this also creates some this pain, not only pain, but some dizziness, vertigo. Then you can treat the upper joint of by applying methi seed or by treatment method, any method, twisting and all that. Middle part back, similarly, very this thoracic, they just control the back, the lungs and heart, this area, and some part of liver too. So normally we don't find any problem in this one, but lower back pain is there. So for lower back pain, we have to treat on the cuff joint of the finger number 6. So any problem related to low back pain, lumbago, this is treated by cuff joint. Besides this, swelling in anus, bedwetting, menstrual problems, etc., are also treated on base joint, because this spinal cord is related to the lower spinal cord is also related to the gonadal area. So that is the case. Is this one swelling in anus, bedwetting, menstrual problems, etc. They are to be treated by low back. This and the persons who are having any problem in lower area, uh, or in gonadal area, will feel the pain in lower spine. Sciatica nerve is also done on the base joint. Sciatica nerve, and yes, it can be done fingerly on the base joint. This one. Disease due seasonal. See, on seasonal changes, I have just told you. Treatment of summer diseases like this one. Suppose high BP is there, so, problems of related disease, environment sudden changes in the temperature, and also this affects the nervous system of the body. So it is the heat stroke, burning in eyes, redness in eyes. These symptoms are due to heat problems. So that is the in that particular BP, hemorrhages, etc. It should be treated by upper joint of finger number 6. That is back joint of the finger number 6. Now, for problems due to winter seasons, that is sudden fall, when sudden fall of temperature just gives rise to problems of nervous system. So headache, cold and cough, fever, high BP, even then these body ache, joint pains, this is related to cold season, this is related to winter season, and hence they should be treated in the lowest joint, that is cuff joint of finger number 6, lowest joint of compensation. This is rainy season. Problems like body ache, fever, headache, loose motion, vomiting, because of infection. So these are treated to be on the pith joint. That is, the pith joint means pith is also pith consists of finger water as well as fire. So in this rainy season, there is heat and there is water too. That means rainy season diseases should be treated in the with the joint of finger number 6. So this is very important. And right nostril is related to element 5. So left nostril related to finger. Left nostril problem should be taken by the finger. This one, middle joint of with the joint of finger number 6. Now seventh element, disha. This element is sense of direction. Sense of direction being part of the. Suppose now we are coming to nervous system. From 6 onwards, we are coming to nervous system. So medulla, after medulla, pons is there, and medulla and pons are related to each other. So because all sensory nerves and all just motor nerves, they just come and go up, go up, and just come down. So and this meet medulla. This is the pathway. So medulla and pons are related to this one, and they are part of brain stem. Hence, the problems of medulla may be problems of pons too. That's why we have to treat nodes, swelling, injury, or any kind of infection. That should be upper joint of the middle finger by pressure twisted by this finger number 7. And sense organs, eyes, nose, ears, because as just we go up, so these eyes, nose, ears, they are just windows of brain. They are said to be windows of brain. So this mouth, skin, etc., they are related to acute disorders can be treated on left finger because now as we go up, we are just nearing our brain system, nervous system. Hence, these sense organs should be treated by middle joint, finger middle joint. That means all problems are to be treated by finger number with the joint of finger number 7. As well any respiratory system, that too be treated by, because pons is there, and pons is responsible also for respiratory system. Hence pons, that means upper joint, that is what joint of middle finger number 7 should be treated in that particular case. Here action organ, legs are important, legs are plotted over on this one, so related to this one. Hence any problem of legs can be treated by finger number 7. Whole mouth is related to 7 number. Hence treatment of mouth should be mouth ulcers, burning in tongues, blackness and cut in lips, bleeding gums, etc. can be treated by finger number 7 on the middle joint of the finger number 7. Because mouth has been kept here. All organs, all action organs, all sense organs, any which is related to finger number 7 should be treated at finger number 7. 8 man is the main one, main part of associated with atma. The man part of brain, limbic system has been plotted on the cuff joint of finger number 8. So this, all emotions, all hunger, all type of emotions, all ideas, these are all controlled by this limbic system. So in that particular case, the emotions can be treated over here. Ideas, the points of sleep are there. The biological clock is there. It has got biological clock. It has all extensions of ideas, all emotions controlled by here. So trembling, pain, weakness, nodes, paralytic effect, these are all related to right middle finger, because it is the center part of the limbic system, center part of the brain, just nearing brain. Active organ, our hands are related to finger number 1. Hence any problem related to our hands, that is trembling, pain and weakness, nodes, paralytic effect, it's all treated by right middle finger. As a whole, reproductive whole. Now this is the important. Reproduction whole is related to element number 8. Hence any problem, any reproductive disorder like nodes in uterus, urinary bladder, wall thickness, prostate enlargement, etc. can be treated on finger number 8. Even chronic constipation, even chronic constipation, for chronic constipation, we just say it is brain is responsible, and this man is responsible. That one. For that too, we can treat finger number 8 too. Soul, the soul, which is main control of the body, has got element number 9, and it is plotted on the finger number 9. That is left thumb. The controller, initiator, regulator, and nucleus of the brain and cortical brain has been plotted over here on the left thumb. So any problem of this one, urine, stool, understanding, imbalance of mind, this is controller. So suppose irrelevant talks, this also we can be treated by finger number 9. Imbalance of mind. Once you are saying this one, and again you are saying this one, that is the imbalance of mind. You cannot understand anything. Though man is important, man is also controller, but this is the main controller. Hence it can be treated to finger number 9. No sense of urine is stool. We are just the soul is losing its importance. The soul is just losing its identity. Then we have to treat this one. As a whole, the ninth element is to NS. Hence, any problem related to NS, piles, etc., pressure, twist, and we can use this uh, this this um, finger, and by either by pressure or by twisting or by methi seed or by magnets. So this is a chart which tissues, the organs and tissues already, just I have told, and they are given in the one: bone marrow, finger number 6, ojas, blood, reproductive tissue, 8 number. 7 number it is, you can change. 7 ojas is there, but 7 is reproductive tissue. Bone marrow, then tissue, reproductive tissue, and then ojas on the right one, on the eight one. You can change it. It is wrong, I think. These glands, endocrine glands, I have already. Yes, endocrine, then points of finger joints. These are, we have just told you that 0 number is always on the middle of it, and 1 and 4 towards thumb, 2 and 3 towards fingers, and then 6, 7, 9, 8, 5, and 0, 1, 4, 5, 8. This is the plotting they have plotted. Now, for energy reference, yes. Now, just energy reference. Okay. So I just stop sharing, and then I will tell you about. Now, what is the energy reference? This is our this is our body. These are our hands. For male, for male, right index finger is north joint, north pole. For male, right index finger is north pole, and right middle finger is south pole. If you take this one, you can and say that this is north, this is south, 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 this is north. Okay. By this one, we can apply this one. We just make a circle, and we can say that this is right index is north, then south, then 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 north. In the same way, any lady will have right index finger south pole, just opposite. It is south pole. For lady, you can see it. Everyone should can see it, so that it should be clear to you. This is for ladies. Right index finger is south pole. So south pole, and then middle finger is north pole. Just just see for ladies. This is south, this is north, 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 this is south. The same pattern. Okay. So what is energy influence? Suppose I've done this for one minute only. Now the energy pattern is, suppose I have to check this point. Everyone's thing. Suppose I wish to check this. Any point you can check. Suppose I have to check this point. I'm a male. I just put this finger on this point. Then what happens if I feel any current, any current, any impression, any impression? When I feel it, it means I have to tone this point. If I feel, since I'm a male and this is my right index finger, it is north pole. Always energy always flows from north to south. Okay, this is the concept, science concept of science. From north to south. Suppose I just put my right index finger over any point, then if I feel any any tingling, any sensation, any vibration rather, then this point is to be treated by tonification. That means here energy is less. That means at this point energy is lesser. So I have to tone. I have to supply more energy. I have to supply more energy into this point. That means this point has got less energy. It is deficient. In our terms, we can say it is deficient. So It needs tonification. Is it clear? Or should I tell you again? Anyone? Sir, Kelvin, sir? Anything?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
Can
that's
you
why
repeat it?
I've opened this one. Yeah. Suppose I just right, I'm a male. I'm a male and I'm treating any patient, and this is patient's hand. Suppose I just put my right index finger onto that one, and if I feel any sensation, I feel any any sensation in my right index finger, then it means this point, the patient's point is having less energy. That means it needs tonification, because I just can say it, because it is some energy is flowing inside, some energy is flowing. So this is the one method. Now suppose a lady comes, the therapist, I'm therapist, lady is a therapist, and patient has come. Patient, either male or female, doesn't matter. Only therapist, therapist is matter. Therapist hand or index finger matters. It doesn't mean that suppose a lady patient comes or male patient comes, then. But I'm just talking of therapist. Therapist is a lady or therapist is a male. So suppose a lady is therapist and she comes and just puts her right index finger over this one, over the patient's point. And if she feels sensation, that means this has got this has got more energy. Why? Right index finger is the south pole. South pole. Ladies, south, ladies index finger is having south pole. If any sensation is there, that means the energy is flowing. That means it has this point has got more energy, and the energy is flowing from this one to this one. And if suppose she just puts her right index finger, this is not pole. She will not have any sensation, because it is not pole. And this is having energy, less energy, more energy, then she will not feel. So this can be applied. Now both you can apply, any therapist can apply both hands. Suppose you feel any sensation in this one, suppose I, as a male, I feel any sensation this one, then I feel that this is has got one, I have to tonify this one. And if I feel energy in this one, then I can say that I have to reduce the energy. That means sedation is there, it needs sedation. Just just opposite to lady therapist. Now suppose we cannot do so. Suppose there is, we can, one more method is there. Now just look at me, I just put north north pole, that means my magnet. I just put my magnet. Which magnet? Anyway, suppose I just put white magnet. Suppose I just put white magnet, and the patient says after 1 minute that he's feeling good. The patient says that I'm feeling good. It means that point needs tonification. Clear? Clear, sir? This should be very, This is very important. You please understand this one, you will relish it, enjoy it. Not that it is very not very simple, but later on you will come to understand it. But here is this one. Suppose I just put my white magnet over this one. White magnet means whatever is shown is white or yellow. I'm just talking of whatever is inside. I don't mean that one. I am just say that whatever is seen to me, seen to everybody. Suppose you are wearing a cloth and you it is white. What I don't know what is inside, whether it's a black or it is green or but I'm just you are shown that I'm just seeing that you are wearing white. So white that is means white magnet is there. It means keep I am tonifying it. So if the patient feels that I just get better results, that it means he or she needs tonification. And suppose after 1 minute she or he says, I'm not feeling good. That means you have to change the magnet. You have to change the magnet. And then after 1 minute, he or she will say, oh, now I'm feeling good. It means she has got more energy at that particular point. So that is the case. We have to sedate it. Because after sedation, he feels good. He or she feels good. This is the inference theory. This is the on the basis of this theory, treatment treatments are being done. That is the case. We have to check the energy on any particular. Suppose here is the case. Suppose large intestine is there, and on large intestine, so this is there. We just keep the points on this one, on this one, on this one. Where we find more energy, we have to reduce it. Where we get less energy, we have to tonify it. This is the case. Real energy balances. So this is the method of other method of reference. So here it is. This chapter number 3 is over. Elvin sir, pin. This is clear, and I just come to this book. Everyone has got this one. You don't have, but you content you have. Content you have got. Questions, assignment papers you have got. Basics of human body. We have studied basics of human body, multiple choice questions, and then semester 1. So in paper number 3, that means in Ayurvedic acupressure, one is long question. It is written as attempt any one of the following question. This is section 1. Write the methods of acupressure treatment and precautions related to treatment. First question, and then what is Ayurvedic Tulyartha principle? Explain the similarity between body and palm according to Tulyartha principle. And third is explain the 10 origin principle and write about the importance of Kal. These are 3 questions out of which one is to be attempted for assignment. Number 2, this is section 2. Note, attempt any 3 of the following. Number 1, diagnosis and treatment by finger twisting. which you have studied today. Number two, common and specific, already studied we have. Three, side effects of the treatment, we have already studied. Then fourth is VM meridian, draw on body and right thumb. Those having good drawing capability should treat, should take this one. Otherwise, no. Then horizontal meridian, draw on body and index finger. Okay. So these are, out of these 5 questions, only 3 questions are to be attempted. Number 3. Now come to objective questions. I'm talking of assignment only. Answer each question. How many metaphysical elements are there in Ayurvedic acupressure? How many metaphysical elements are there in Ayurvedic acupressure? A, 2, B, 3, C, 5, D, none. Ma'am, 5. 5. Now, how many doshas are there in Ayurveda? 3. Right. What? They are dosh. Vat dosh, Pitta dosh, and Kapha dosh. But they are all forces. They are virtually forces. They are said to be dosh only when they are in imbalanced form. Otherwise, they are forces. Then both middle finger of palm, both middle finger of palms are correspondence of both hand, both leg, both above, D, none. Both middle fingers of palm. They are correspondence of both hands or both leg or both above.
Both legs.
Middle is always middle. That is there. 2 legs. Ring finger and middle finger. They are legs. Then right index finger is correspondence of right index finger. Right index finger is correspondence of right hand, right leg, or left hand. Right index finger correspondence of. You have to keep this one. You
Left
have
hand.
always keep this one. Then you can understand. Right index finger. It is seen. My hand is seen. Yes. Right index finger. You always keep this one. Otherwise, you have to keep this one. Always keep this one. This one. You have to. So write this one. This right index finger correspondence of
Right
will be
hand.
right hand. Yes. The right hand. Always keep this one. Otherwise, it will be confusion. Great confusion. Always keep this one. Suppose you have to keep this one, left one, you have to keep this one. You this one. Right this one. So you can understand these are hands, these are legs. So right hand, left hand. Then right small finger is correspondence of right hand, left hand, left leg. Right small finger.
These none of the above.
These are hands. These are hands. So this is left hand, this is right hand. This is left hand and
Yeah.
this is right hand.
Yeah.
These are legs, two legs, right leg, left leg. And in this one, this is left hand, right hand, left leg, right leg. As you are sitting, as you are standing, just visualize by putting this one. फिर left ring finger is correspondence of left ring finger. You please keep this one. No, ma'am, confusion. Always keep this one. Then you can visualize. Right, left ring finger, left ring finger, left ring finger. This one, left ring finger is the right one. Is right leg. Left ring finger is correspondence of this left. These are legs. So this is left leg, this is right leg, and this is ring finger. So this is right leg. Always keep this one. Always keep this one. Very simple. Left, your left, your left. Yes. Then you can say this is left hand, left leg, right leg. Okay. Always keep this one. This position. If you keep yourself in this position, then we are able to tell which is one left, which is left ring, left hand, or left leg. This is left on left. Suppose I just keep this one. This is my left hand. This is my right hand. This is my left leg. This is my right leg. I'm just standing over like this one. Do that. And now, come to the important question and very tough. Which is the secondary correspondence of right hand? Which is the secondary correspondence of right hand?
I say left.
When we say secondary correspondence, that means ki leave the right hand, leave the right hand. Just put on your left hand, and then you must tell which is the second right hand. Which is right hand? Yes, yes. This is right hand. This is left hand. This is right hand. But since it is written secondary correspondence, to please go through. Don't think of right one. Think of left one. Then on left hand, you must tell which is the right hand. Okay, this is right hand. This is left hand. This is right leg. This is left leg. Okay. फिर क्या है? Which where is the secondary correspondence of left leg? Where is the secondary correspondence of left leg? If it is said secondary left leg, that means कि you have to treat right one. And which is left leg? This is left leg. This is left leg. This is left leg. This is right leg. left, right, left, right, left, right, left hand, right hand, left leg, right. Okay. Appendix, where the secondary correspondence of appendix. Now we have to body organ. Where is appendix? Appendix
Right.
lies below the
Right.
LI. Lies below the LI. First, this first part of LI, large intestine. This is the first part of appendix is the first part of large intestine. So large intestine. This is first part. Large intestine always starts from this one, from right side. Large intestine from right side. It
Yeah.
starts from this one. It starts from this one. You have seen? It starts from this one, goes then one, then just comes here, then just then go. So right. So what is saying? What is the uh, secondary correspondence? When it is right hand, which is the right side, it means I don't have to see in right side. I have to
Left
see
side.
in the left side. So left hand, I have to use left hand, not right hand, because it is saying secondary correspondence. This is primary one. This is primary one, but this secondary one. Secondary one on the right side. Yes, exactly. This is there. Only this is question only where where is the in the right palm or left palm or both. So it is secondary correspondence in the left palm. It is in the left palm. Then where is the correspondence of back? Correspondence of back. It is front side of the palm, back side of palm, both and none. Correspondence of back. Where is the back? Back. Back. It means it is the right answer is back side of palm. It is back side of the palm. That is where is the primary correspondence of spleen? Where is the primary correspondence of spleen? Spleen spleen is just below the stomach. And where is the stomach? Left side or right side? Stomach is always left side. This is this is this is heart. This this is heart. Suppose this is heart, and below this stomach is there, and this spleen is there. So it is on the left side of. Even heart is tilted towards left. Lungs are there. Heart is tilted towards left. Then below heart, stomach is there, and below stomach, and stomach is also in the left side. So primary correspondence means that the side, the same side. That means on the left side. Yes, on the left side. But okay, it is where the primary correspondence is right side, right palm, left palm. No, left palm. Because primary correspondence where it resides is it resides on the left side of the body. That is the case. Though so secondary primary only side you have to suppose you know the side, then you can treat accordingly. Suppose there's a secondary correspondence and you know it is on the left side, you can say right side. If it is in right side, you can say primary, it is right one. So these are they represent. Now, which magnet is used for sedation of energy in treatment? sedation of energy, whether it is white wave magnet or yellow wave magnet. For sedation, white is always for tonification, yellow is for sedation. White is always for tonification and yellow is for always for sedation. The meaning of Ved in Ayurveda is, what is the Ved? What is the Ved? It is religious book, it is knowledge, it is mantra, or it is none. What is Ved? Ayurveda. I've
Knowledge.
just,
Knowledge of life.
yeah, knowledge of life. This is knowledge. So Ved means knowledge. And which energy related to water? Sound, touch, roop, or ras? Taste. Ras means taste. Whether taste, whether radiance, whether touch, whether sound. Water. Water means something liquid. Taste. Taste is just, it is taste. Okay. Which energy related to Vayu? Sound, touch, roop, or ras? Touch. First sound. First energy is sound. Second energy is touch. Second energy touch. That means energy of wind is touch. A number related to element Akash is, what is the number of Akash? Whether it is 0, whether it is 1, whether it is 2, whether it is 4. Right? 1. Finger, 1 Akash starts already from Akash starts the Panch Mahabhut. Akash is the number 1. From Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi. Akash is the first one. Then Vayu is the second one. That is big wind. Air is the second one. First is space is the first one. Is then air is the second one. Then fire is the third one. Then fourth, water is the fourth one, and fifth, earth is there. So this is number. These numbers are never changed. And what number related to element fire? What number we should give to fire? 3. Yes, very good. What is related to which number is given to thumb? 0. Now, element related to lung is lungs. Lungs, where have been plotted? Lungs. What is the function of lungs? The function of Akash. What is the function of lungs? Anyone can tell me. Function of lungs.
To absorb oxygen and to give out carbon dioxide. Absorb
Yeah,
air.
it means something vestigious out, something beneficial in. That is the. And what Akash is doing, what this sky is doing, what is this space is doing. We are just throwing our carbon dioxide, all gases, all waste materials, and it goes somewhere in the Akash level. The same Akash is doing as lungs and LI are doing. Lungs and large intestine. Large intestines are also doing the same thing. Di- Each it just takes out the wastages product. Lungs and large intestine too. It is also doing the same thing. Waste material out, and water, vitamins B and K, they are retained inside lungs, inside LI, large intestine. In common parlance, we say large intestine LI. In common parlance, we say SI, small intestine SI, because we are not, we are just going to therapy. That's why we have to understand SI, LI. We just say LI, SI, LI. But large intestine or SI. But now nomenclature is very common. That's why. Now, so favorite element related to lung is Akash, and which is related to heart.
Small intestine.
Yes, Madam Roop Narayan. No, but understand. Yes, I just because of this is the question. We have to see that you are the best students. That's the case. What heart is doing? What Vayu is doing? What wind is doing? Just think. Just say few words only. What wind is doing? It is moving. Number one, it is moving. Wind is moving. Number one. Number one. Number two. We say breeze is blowing. It means we are very satisfied with the wind. And we say storm is moving. Can we say storm is a breeze? No, storm is different. It is imbalanced form of wind. So in
Okay.
that particular, yeah, this way, what heart is doing? Heart is doing, the wind is blowing. Movement, we are just concerned with the movement. What heart is doing is transporting the blood throughout the body, and that too in the whole body circulation time is 0.8 second. Just imagine, note down, 0.8 second. This is the speed. 0.8 second in the 5 feet, at least 5 feet. 5 feet body, 0.8 second. Just imagine the speed. So heart is also doing the same job. And heart and SI, that means a small intestine, they are doing the same job. What they are doing? They are doing, small intestine is just absorbing the nutrients and just taking to the channels where blood is formed. So what they are involved, this SI is involved in the formation of blood. And what heart is doing? Heart is also involved in transportation of blood. They are doing the same job, they are partner. Hence, they are said to be partners, organ partners virtually. Now, this is the end of this one for your this book. So, and after this one model, I'm just putting some questions, and you can for exercise you can take them, so that we should be well versed what type of questions they are just asking and what we have to explain. Okay, all the best. Wish you good luck. So next time we will start from chapter 4, and Chinese course is over. Kelvin sir, Chinese course is over. BHB only one topic is there, and that too on ninth. That too on ninth will be there. And on ninth, can we start at about 5 5 p.m. Indian IST?
Yeah.
What is your time then? What
Uh,
is 5 your
I,
time?
I I will be in India next week. I will be in India for the night.
No,
So I'll
no.
be
Any what is the time there?
no. It will
Time
be eight
8
or
8
7.
a.m. 8
Yeah.
p.m. 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Yeah.
8 a.m. So it is okay.
Yeah.
Only one class will be there, 5 to 6. No
Yeah.
second class. No second class because I'm just going out. Hence, only
Okay.
one class. And this uh, Preeti madam will take nutrition. The topic of nutrition, BHB. Topic of nutrition, BHB is there. Only that is left in your course. So it is almost clear. Only this Ayurvedic is left, and we will take these chapters. Only I think one or two chapters are one chapter is there, and after that, if any questions you can ask, we can tell you. Otherwise, we are not knowing what do you understand or what we are able to make you clear. So please put up questions so that we can explain, because it is a time in after 6th of April, your classes will be started, and after that, within time of, I think 19th, on 10th, 12th, 15th, round about 15th of June, your examination will be there, online examination will be there, and before that, before 1 month back, before, you have to submit your assignment. So you should be prepared what type of questions you have to take up first. We can tell you should take this one. Otherwise, those questions we are uh, easy to understand, easy to be written down, that they should be taken. So please ask anything you can ask. Because you will not get such atmosphere there. They will just tell you, we are also one of them. We are also just telling you, we are just telling you the course and all that, and then we say, okay, you submit your assignment on that particular date. So we are just concerned, moreover concerned uh, with you. We are like a family, so we are more concerned with you. So please ask any question, any type of question we can ask. You can, your problems, your something. Suppose you don't have any assignment book, I have sent, Pamela ma'am told me, I just sent it so that you can have a glimpse of that one. And you can understand or you can write down. Otherwise, suppose if any book, any type of book, any context, any references you have to, if you have to take from us, we can submit it. All chapters I have sent you. All chapters we have sent you in Maharshi Bharadwaj. This is the base book. This is the base book, and the page number 37, I think. The page number 37 is very important. This page number 37 is very important. You have got copy of it. I think not book, but copy of it. So page number 37 is very important. And go through this one. This is being asked not only in first semester, but up to 10th semester. Up to 10th semester, this is being asked, such as important. The same way in Chinese, in Chinese, page number 4 is very important, where table, where 5 element chart is given. The energy, the organs, the season, the originality, the your emotions, the sight, and all that they have been plotted there. And according to that, you can understand. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.